Welcome everyone, I'm Wanted the Hero, today joined by Alex for Sengoku BASARA Sanada Yukimura-Den.
I'm sorry, what?
That's the full name of the game, Sengoku BASARA Sanada Yukimura-Den. Or, I believe the Sanada Yukimura Legend would be the English title.
I should have expected that.
So yeah, this is story mode, I hope.
This is the first episode of
Addy
and Alex's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about that whole part.
The game where we suffer through incredibly Japanese video games. Did I say the game? I meant the series. Whatever, fuck it.
So yeah, this is the prologue. Which I feel like this series would be very fun if it was understood Japanese. But whatever.
I don't think it would.
I mean, at the very least, we could tell, we could translate on them. So yeah, this is Sanada Yukimura, Japanese warlord.
Oh my god.
These are all actual moves you can do in the game.
No, I believe you on that. That is a Devil May Cry thing. Well, I'm gonna spend this entire game trying to relate it back to Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry is what I understand. Oh fuck, are there no subtitles?
Nope, not in English anyway. What you're reading right now is the subtitles, there on the left.
Oh. Oh shit.
When I told you that this game was Japanese.
How do you play this?
I like the gameplay.
But Dynasty Warriors is actually in English, Addy.
But yes, but Dynasty Warriors doesn't have, well, the stylized graphics that I like about the game. It also doesn't have
the ability to fucking fly.
Yes.
Is that what's missing from Dynasty Warriors?
Yes, I was about to say, it also doesn't give me the ability to fly. What you're seeing right now,
you're just doing.
What you're seeing right now is optimized gameplay.
You're doing. Yeah, I was about to say, you're just switching between doing Psycho Crushers and doing fucking what's T-Hawk's move? Rising Hawk?
Yeah.
Whatever. So, you're just switching between doing those.
So yeah, when I told you,
oh my fucking
when I told
God.
you that maybe we should have waited until I get Sumeragi, so I don't play with what's the word? Freaking OP characters.
Does this character have any other moves?
Yes, but
let's see the other moves. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see the moves that aren't fucking flying and killing 80 people.
No, there are no moves that are not flying. There are just other versions of flying.
Oh my god, is that all this character does?
This version of the character, yes.
Oh my fucking god.
Like, literally, I just press triangle and he just starts flying. I'm not even joking.
Okay, I'm curious. Can you give me context? Context, please.
On what, flying?
No, context on who the hell this guy is and why he's killing these people.
This is the part where he died, actually, in actual history. This is the battle that he lost.
Well, evidently he didn't go down without a fucking fight. Jesus.
Yeah. So, that fight you saw was, I believe, the Winter Siege of Osaka, but I'm probably wrong on that. Don't quote me on that, I didn't read it in a while. So, what happened there is he was overrun like 1 to 10 or something like that. And that's why there were so many people and it was only him in the game.
It's a fucking Muso game, of course he's outnumbered.
Well yeah, but in actual history he was outnumbered as well. So moving on, this story or this game tells his life from being a child until he died, more or less. Here they tell you some backstory, but I'm not sure if you want to read it all.
Fuck it, let the narrator rock while you actually explain to me what this guy's backstory is.
What are you saying?
I was saying let the narrator rock while you actually explain to me who the fuck this guy is, but I guess we're not doing that.
We can go into the customization menu because I'm not sure if I switched. Oh, I switched, whatever. So here you see the difficulty selection. I don't remember what you need to do to unlock the very hard difficulty, but that's what I played the game through when I finished it first. I lost that save file, which is why.
How do you even do the menus?
I've learned them. So going to the customization for a bit. So each character has their own elemental style and their personal style and whatever. There are different stats, as you can see. I can't tell you what those stats are, but they definitely are stats. And then if you choose the elemental style, they will get elemental effects.
I gotta say, this chick looks lame. This is a chick, right?
No, this is the same guy we were. It's only like 15 to 20 or so years or before. Like I think this is him, like, I don't know, 10 or 8.
Okay, can we get this guy's name?
Sanada Yukimura. Or well,
can you slow it down for me, please?
Sanada, which is his family name.
Sanada?
Yeah, and Yukimura.
Yukimura, okay, and this is a real guy that actually existed at one point, but he of course didn't do this stupid Musou bullshit.
Yes. Well, back when he was a kid, he was actually called Benmaru.
Grandmother?
Benmaru. Benmaru.
Banmaru.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was one of those cases where he had a different name when he was a kid, and he graduated to another name when he was an adult and all that.
Yeah. And so, in these games...
They don't do that anymore.
No, they don't. I don't think so. And yeah, there are different clothing stuff. You can give them different weapons. You can give him freaking sushi or whatever this is. I think this is an apple.
Oh, and it gives him incredible superpowers?
Not in this game. In other ones, yes, but not in this game. In this game, this is only for customization's sake, and all of the stats belong to this stats part.
Okay, I have just now noticed he's using it as a weapon. I thought he was going to eat it, now give him powers. No, he's using it as a weapon.
Yes. This guy...
What the fuck is with Japan,
This
man?
guy is my main as a kid. This is Bontenmaru. I might actually be confusing their two child names, but whatever. This is Date Masamune as a child.
Okay, he still looks cool as a kid.
Yeah. This is...
The other one looks terrible, but...
This is Post ripping his own eye out, as you can see.
He did it as a kid?
Yes. He was 14.
Why?
Because his eye got blinded or it like died due to some pox or something like that.
Oh. Fucking herpes, right?
Well, not herpes. I think it was more like not chicken pox, but like something along those lines. Took his eye.
If chickenpox causes your eye to go blind, then that'd be incredible.
I don't remember what pox it was, but I'm pretty sure it was some kind of pox. Also, with these stats, as you can see, I already have a max level elemental thing. I'm not using those just so there's some challenge. Because I could use them and we would be through this game in 2 seconds because I just kill people with 2 hits, but then there's no gameplay. So yeah, let's actually start this because we've been speaking about history a lot without actually showing it. So this mission...
Oh shit.
Yeah?
Nothing. Something fell in real life.
So yeah, even as a child, flies.
What? Is this just the Japanese Avengers secretly?
Maybe.
Oh shit.
So the thing with... Ora. Because that was obligatory. You will see why.
Yeah. Oh no, don't worry. Unfortunately, folks, we are back to streaming on Twitch just because this game's on PS4. And for whatever reason, the PS4 does not like the idea of me watching a Japanese game. So we have to use Twitch, so my reactions will be a little bit delayed. Does that guy have a fucking fedora?
Yes. Well, do you want me to spoil the fun?
Sure, spoil the fun.
He is the fedora.
I'm sorry?
You will see. You will see. By the way, yeah. This guy is Yukimura's father.
I bet you he didn't actually wear a fedora in real life.
Probably not. But
Japan, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, kid, fucking kill all these people.
yeah, kill all these people with actual weapons with your stick. Like, let's not forget that part.
Okay, is there gonna be any, like, downtime after this?
Well, during cutscenes, and
I mean, is there gonna be any time where we can stop and just explain, like, how you're controlling this and things?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
curious what the control scheme is.
yeah. During the story gets explained between visions. We can let that run, and then I can explain stuff. Because
And so these guys are just spawning in constantly, right?
not constant. Well, yes, right now constantly because the mission is to kill 200 people. As you can see in the top right, there's a mission.
Oh, as a kid, he killed 200 people. He's a kid.
And life is a nightmare, yes.
Why do these people even show up if the fucking God King, Warrior King is here? I'm also willing to bet that these two probably didn't meet as kids.
Probably not as kids, but they were rivals, I'm pretty sure. Or at the very least worked together at one point.
Given Japan's love for the rival trope, I'm sure they probably just worked together and Japan's like, yeah, they were rivals. It's regular old Naruto and Sasuke here.
Funny you say that, there's actually a ninja in this game called Sasuke. He's not half of an ass.
Oh, I'm sure there.
He's not as.
Well, Sasuke isn't Sasuke one of the most common names there are in Japan?
I think Sasuke is like the Joe for ninjas anyway in Japan.
Yeah. Joe, John, Billy, Bob.
Yeah. And yeah, there are also secret missions which I just unlocked. Well, one of them. You get additional money for that.
Is money all you get?
Yes, well that, and then getting more secret missions, and then probably also making it so you can play on the hardest difficulty, which I haven't unlocked yet on this save.
In Devil May Cry, the secret missions beating them gets you more health.
No, in this game you get more health out of the freaking upgrades, the stat stuff that I had. What you saw was a Basara attack, by the way.
Yeah, I just saw that. It bothers me how your character fucking went to do the big katana Iajutsu. What do they call it? Iajutsu? Whatever. He did the big sheath after the strike, even though it's just a fucking stick of wood.
Yeah, you can switch it out so he has an actual sword. What I'm doing right now for the viewers and in 10 seconds for you is also a fever, what I want to say, or no, a rainbow mission, which gives me even more money.
Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze there. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on with Rainbow Man there, but I was too busy sneezing to actually say anything.
So yeah, and I kind of regret not being able to do this with share play with you playing this, just cause I would have loved to hear you be confused while also kicking ass.
Oh, is this kind of the kind of game where you hit buttons and everything dies?
Not necessarily. If you hit the right buttons, yes, but you need to know which buttons to hit and how to hit them. Cause like there are I do some animation cancelling and shit sometimes, from what I can tell anyways.
Alright, for curiosity's sake, what button are you hitting for attack? Are you hitting Y? Or triangle, excuse me?
I'm hitting both square and triangle. And then also R1 and R and then also R1 and R2 are also attacks, but they are like big attacks with like, for example, this version of Yukimura has the Aura punches on that.
Okay, so we're talking like God of War style character action, where you get your lights and your heavies, right?
Yes, more or less. And then you also have hold lights and hold heavies.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. So with the hold lights and hold heavies, is it a thing where if you hold it, he'll stand in place and charge it, or is it a place where is it a thing where he'll buffer it as long as you hold the button and he'll actually do the move once you release?
He holds it for a bit and then it releases it automatically with a more powerful version.
Ah, that's lame. Well, I don't know. Coming over from Devil May Cry, all the hold moves are buffers, so I always like that implementation.
And yeah, whenever you hold the buttons, sometimes they also do additional moves. So for example, if I do a whole light combo with holding the button, then I get additional launcher to the two that's default.
Okay, does it like extend along? I'm curious, because here's a Devil May Cry thing. With Devil May Cry, there is a launcher that's basically an uppercut, and if you just tap the button, Dante will launch the guy into the air without falling, but if you hold the button, Dante will go in the air with him. Is that a thing that's here?
Not with this version of Masamune. I'm not sure if it's a thing with the... I think it might be a thing with the Sumeragi version, which is the old adult version.
Oh man, is this the kind of game where they keep adding playable characters, but a lot of them are just variations of one or two characters?
No, they actually only added like 2 different adult versions for the main characters with this game, and that's about it.
Okay, because I'm thinking back to Dynasty Warriors, where instead it's everybody's here, every fucking guy that ever got mentioned in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms is playable.
It's a similar
and then there's some games where it's like, here's
Naruto.
Fucking 10 versions of Mario.
I swear, in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 or whatever the hell the game's called, there's a page, and half of it is Sasuke, just different versions of Sasuke. Like, here's Sasuke with his hair down. Here's Sasuke with a different kind of shirt on. Here's Sasuke when he came out of the shitter.
Yep. That shit. And you know what? There's 10 Narutos, 10 Sasukes, and 2 Sakuras.
Yeah. No, not even that. I believe I don't want to say old and new Sakura or whatever the hell are on the same slot, but I'm pretty sure that like movie and Shippuden Sakura are on the same slot, and they're just model switch. And there's like a good 15 years between those two or something.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. All I know is I think I've actually heard that the Naruto writer has straight up said he hates Sakura. Which explains a lot, don't it?
Yeah.
I think the Naruto writer just hates everybody, including everybody in the real world, as well as in the fictional world.
I mean, that
except fucking Naruto, he gets the world handed on a plate. Oh my fucking god, that was the biggest ever. That was the biggest aura ever.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Just doing that to fucking 10 dudes, not even 10, like 20 dudes. So I'm gonna assume, so Capcom has a lot of crossover between games where a lot of them reference each other. I'm going to assume at least one of these characters takes a couple. Oh my god, did you see that?
What?
The fucking, when the camera was facing the underside of Masamune's legs, the inside of Masamune's fucking pants aren't textured.
No, I didn't see it. So when I finally got the PS4, I actually uploaded a video on Twitter saying hardest boss fight ever. I killed this Masamune in one combo.
Yeah, I was about to say, this doesn't seem like a game that's very boss fight friendly. Just fucking wail on the guy.
They have 2 phases.
Legendary.
3.
What, do you whoop all of them equally?
Yes. Yeah, then there's also
Behold legendary...
Yeah.
legendary samurai warrior Date Masamune get his ass whooped by this little kid with a stick.
There's also a thing, I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's like instinct blocking or something like that, where if you block like a second before, not a second, like whatever, if you block like right before their attack hits you, then the time slows down for like a second while you dodge.
So which time?
Yeah, basically. And there is Masamune.
And it's fucking Masamune, the grown adult Masamune with the one eye and the 6 swords, but he's still saying, like, the Bayonetta, do you want to touch me all sexually?
Yeah. I mean, you joke, but that's actually something he would do. Ready to crossover. It's something that is characteristically Masamune, so...
The fucking Wolverine claw katanas is so stupid. Surprise interference mid-match from Addie's family.
Yeah. That's gonna get cut out.
Did you just mute the audio for a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So, the fucking Wolverine claws. He just up and decides to do that?
Yes.
There's no reason?
I guess that's the backstory to it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, they actually modeled the Wolverine claw markings on it, on, the guy's stick. That's actually really cool.
You know, I would really love to translate this cutscene for you, but the only word I understood in this whole cutscene is Raibaru. So,
we can base it off of tone. We can base it off of tone and knowing Japan's usual tropes.
By the way, did you? What did you hear?
I'm gonna wager these two just said. All right, I guess we'll know the true winner if we get to fight again 10 years from now.
And the thing is, I'm not sure if you actually heard Masamune say words, but did you say what did you hear him say at the end? My lover or my rival? Because I definitely heard my lover.
I didn't hear him. I didn't. Look, I'm not discerning words. It's all just kind of blurring together for me.
So yeah, now that we're done with that, thankfully it actually skips. So yeah. So put your questions now, since we are looking at the history for people who can actually read Japanese.
Okay, for curiosity's sake, this game has directional inputs on moves, right?
No, I don't think so. It depends on what you consider directional inputs.
Back and forward and left and right, right? Where if you input like square and forwards, he'll do a different move than if you would if you had square and the left stick neutral, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now for curiosity's sake, are most launchers on back and a button?
No.
Okay, what is the usual launcher input for most characters?
Well, I can't really comment about most characters because I play one character. But for the one character...
What the fuck?
Well, it really depends on the character. Like, for example, Masamune has it on Y. It's just... I want to say it's either forward or neutral Y, which is triangle, because I don't know why I switched to Xbox controls, whatever. But then there's characters like Kotaro Fuma, who I believe has it on holding square.
Okay, so the character... Okay, now that's another point. How much do the characters differ in terms of mechanics? Is this more like, you know, I don't know, classic Street Fighter where they just have different moves on different inputs with different properties, or does it go on full on to like everyone's got different mechanics, some of the characters change the way the entire fucking game works on a base level?
It's the latter, I want to say. Like The only real thing that stays the same with all of the characters is that, well, you move with the left stick and then the dodge properties. Like, those stay the same for all across the map, but for example, Yukimura here flies, his father is a fedora, and then his brother here, who really looks like a stronger older sister, but his brother is a grab character. He's not a command grab character, but he's a grab character.
Yeah, generally you don't have proper command grabs, even when you got the grab character in a game like this. How do grabs work in Muso games, though?
In this game, if you hold the attack, then the grab gets triggered. Oh right, this is the...
No, I don't mean inputs. I mean, how the hell do grapples have any meaningfulness in a game where you're fighting thousands of dudes?
You can use the people as projectiles.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know, I would love...
Let's go with the simplest attire.
No, I think that's actually the... Yeah, I do believe that this is the proper canon attire he has on at this point, which is why I switched it.
Alright, that's fair enough.
Apparently I didn't...
I also like that it's not absurdly over-designed like most Japan designs.
I guess I tried leveling up his basic stuff, so we want to go with just... Yeah, whatever. And then let's check Masayuki.
Is this the kind of game where you...
Yeah?
Is this the kind of game where you only invest in the main characters?
Well,
because you know they're the ones you're going to be using for the entire story?
Not even then. It's not really needed.
Ah. This character's weapon looks fucking stupid. This older brother guy.
Yeah, his name is Masayuki. Do you want me to buy this weapon? Because I will.
They all look done. Oh my god. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you want to buy that?
Is it bacon or is it bacon or pineapples or fucking sausage? I can't tell.
I'm not sure either.
It looks kind of like bacon.
I do know that it clips through his hair though. Or
I love this.
Or do you want me to get freaking Cloud's freaking Buster Sword or whatever the hell this is? Oh man! Oh,
Cloud's Buster canoe paddle, more like.
Yeah. I thought that the coins were on your rings. I would have bought those immediately. But yeah, let's do this canonically, I suppose.
Dude, because of the delay, you said, let's do this canonically, I suppose, and then it cut to him wielding the fucking bacon.
Yes, canonically. I mean, you do need to eat a lot to be that strong.
That's true. You need a lot of protein.